Despite widespread producer opposition, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or USDA, nevertheless promulgated regulations to require certain adult cattle to be affixed with an electronic identification, or EID eartag, if they're to be shipped across state lines. The regulations went into effect on November 5th. That means the law now requires the use of EID eartags on certain adult cattle if they are transported in interstate commerce. Now, the exception to this is cattle that had been affixed with some other form of official identification prior to November 5th, as those cattle can continue to be transported using, for example, a previously applied Banks tag for the remainder of their life. We continue to believe this new mandate is unlawful, and so we, along with the South Dakota Stockgrowers Association, the Farm and Ranch Freedom Alliance, and several ranchers from South Dakota and Wyoming, enlisted the help of the new Civil Liberties Alliance and filed a lawsuit in the federal district court in Rapid City, South Dakota. The lawsuit alleges, among other things, that Congress did not grant the USDA the authority needed to encumber United States cattle producers with this costly EID mandate. But lawsuits take time, and the EID mandate, until and unless it is overturned, remains the law of the land. So after we filed the lawsuit, the new Civil Liberties Alliance sent a letter to the Secretary of Agriculture asking him to postpone the effective date of the law until the court had had the opportunity to review our legal challenge against the new mandate. We were not alone in our request for a postponement of this new law. Interestingly, two organizations that are not necessarily opposed to the new mandate have requested the USDA to delay implementation of the law on the basis that they need more time to prepare. The first of these two organizations that have requested a postponement of the EID mandate is the American Livestock Markets and Dealers Association. That organization asked for the postponement to ensure that USDA, state animal health officials, veterinarians, EID tag manufacturers, and the entire industry are fully prepared to comply with the new mandate in a way that does not reduce industry traceability, slow the speed of commerce, or increase costs for livestock markets and dealers. The second organization to enter the arena calling for a delay was the Livestock Marketing Association, or LMA. It is urging the USDA to immediately suspend enforcement of the EID mandate. It states that its support of the mandate is conditioned on the USDA covering the full cost of the mandate, including readers, infrastructure, tags, tag applications, data collection, and data management. However, as pointed out in a letter to the Secretary of Agriculture, the LMA stated that it was aware of multiple states that do not currently have USDA-provided EID tags, and it stated there are other states that are nearing a shortage. In other words, it is the LMA's position that the USDA has not allocated enough EID eartags to enable states to comply with the new mandate, and the LMA states this is setting the U.S. cattle industry up for failure. Now, it's important to note that the USDA has long known that it would take a long while for the cattle industry to gear up for an EID mandate, but it has chosen to ignore that fact. And in our lawsuit, we quote the USDA stating that the implementation of an EID solution for traceability, if undertaken, would be a significant challenge and would require a lengthy implementation period and a well thought out and detailed plan. A comprehensive infrastructure to support EID technology must be in place in order to achieve the benefits associated with the technology. So here we are. The USDA has thus far remained silent regarding our request for a delay, pending a judicial determination as to whether the agency even had the authority to issue its EID mandate. And it has dug in its heels knowing the livestock auction markets, who will bear considerable responsibility for complying with the law, are experiencing significant challenges in doing so. So the ball is clearly in the USDA's court, but we are not without the ability to continue to encourage the USDA to do the right thing. The way we can do that is to continue calling our elected representatives to urge them to support the congressional resolutions of disapproval introduced by Wyoming Congresswoman Harriet Hageman and Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis. Both of those bills will overturn the EID mandate. And while Congress works on overturning the law, we can continue asking our members of Congress to encourage the USDA to suspend the EID mandate as requested by producers and auction yard owners. Well, I'm Bill Bullard with RCAF USA, the voice of the independent cattle producer in the United States of America. Thank you and have a productive week.